Nehemiah chapter 4 verse 1 to 2. New Living Translation says, Sanbalat was very angry when he learned that we were rebuilding the wall. He flew into rage and mocked the Jews, staying in front of his friend and the Samaritan army officers. What does this bunch of poor, feeble Jews think they are doing? Do they think they can build the wall in a day if they offer enough sacrifices? Look at these charred stones they are pulling out of rubbish and using again. Good morning again, beloved of God. I hope you are enjoying and being blessed by the morning devotions the Lord help us to bring every morning. If so, please send to us feedbacks. While Sanbalat was furious and let out his anger in ranting, he mentioned something which on the face value looks like it is out of place. Sanbalat, in one moment of anger, said, let me quote from verse 2, New Living Translation, what does this bunch of poor feeble Jews think they are doing? Do they think they can build the wall in a day if they offer enough sacrifices? The question is, what has sacrifice got to do with building walls? Yes, you can answer me that by putting themselves forth for the work, it is a sacrifice in itself. But beloved, it is more than that. Psalm 127 verse 1. Except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchmen waketh but in vain. The Lord's presence must be invoked or requested for if they were to have a meaningful security measures to be put in place in Jerusalem. And everyone at that time knew this fact. Again, the Old Testament Bible mentioned the word sacrifice 194 times, and 5 Hebrew words with different meanings were used. The most common word, which appeared over 100 times, is the word zobak. It means to kill and offer animals. Another Hebrew word that is translated sacrifice is olah, to make a huge fire with smoke going up into heaven. Another Hebrew word is asa, to exert power or labor or make effort. Another word is hag, which means festival or feast. Hag. Another word is mine, to take something out of. It is interesting that Sanbalat did not use the word mene, which may maybe mean take money out of something to pay for something as a sacrifice. He did not use the word asa, which would have meant to sacrifice by exerting labor or power or making an effort. The word used by Sanbalat here means zobak, to kill and offer animals. So when Sanbalat was in rage, he was actually afraid that the Jews will make sacrifice, offer animals to the God of Israel. Beloved, what is the lesson here? When you start building the wall or rebuilding the wall of your spiritual life and building your spiritual security, this will not be complete until you offer sacrifice. You want to ask the question, sacrifice again? But I think Jesus has paid the ultimate price once and for all on the cross at Calvary. Beloved, yes, Jesus paid it all. But do you remember the prophecy of Jeremiah in Jeremiah chapter 33 verse 11, which the writer of Hebrew later echoed in Hebrew chapter 13 verse 15. Let me read the two passages for you. Jeremiah 33:11 says, the voice of joy and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride, the voice of them that shall say, praise the Lord of hosts, for the Lord is good, for his mercy endures forever, and of them that shall bring the sacrifice of praise into the house of the Lord. For I will cause to return the captivity of the land as at the first time, said the Lord. Hebrews 13:15 now echoes it and says, by him, that is by Jesus. Therefore, let us offer the sacrifice of praise to God continually. That is the fruit of our lips, giving thanks to his name. Therefore, beloved, you need to offer spiritual sacrifice of praise, the fruits of your lips, to the Lord. Are you a God praiser? Does Baba know you are among the earthly voice of praise that sing his praises daily? Listen, beloved, Sanbalat has inadvertently shown us that for you to build spiritual security around you, you must be praising God daily, offering sacrifice of praise unto the Lord. Be a God praiser today and see him become the lifter up of your head. Jesus said, the Father seeketh such to worship him. Be a worshiper and see your life fortified by Yahweh Jehovah Nissi. Till tomorrow, Shalom, Maranatha.